Greetings and welcome to Unispherical Muse. Alright, so this is my second attempt to do this video. People don't realize how much noise pollution they make. There was dogs barking, people yapping. It's like, wow, how can I focus? If I'm in college, how can I study with all that noise pollution? Or if I'm doing this or this, how am I supposed to be able to concentrate? So I don't really do too much outside unless I have to, because there's just way too much noise pollution. So these are the plants called the yellow dot. They had some extras at work and I brought them home. When you're landscaping for 30 years and umpteen plus years, you then begin to realize and see how things grow and how they're happy, how they're not. You know, it's the environment, the zone that it grows in, and this and this and this. So the trees that were growing above this plant will drop its leaves, and every single spot, then the leaves on the yellow dot would die. So I brought them home, cleaned them up, because the rabbits at work were eating them. So yeah, rabbits are a real pain in the butt. There's a lady here that feeds them. Everybody says, I'm gonna find out what it is, give that rabbit diarrhea, and give it back to the lady to tell her to quit feeding these rodents that are over here eating my vegetables and plants. I don't grow it for the rabbits. I'm growing it for myself. Okay, it's called sustainable living. Hello, I'm off-gridding before off-grid. So, we got a little baby one here. It's kind of like happening. So, as the time goes by, I will then, clean it up and let it grow. These should actually be in the shade, but the rabbits eat the plants. So, we only got two that didn't quite make it. Now, when you get a plant from the store, or you're growing your own or whatever, make sure you do not move it. You need to leave it in its spot for a month to 2 months, because otherwise it stresses out. It has to have time to adapt. Remember, this is a living, breathing organism. It just breathes differently than we do. So it's a very intelligent life form. All right. It's one of the 5 kingdoms that grows on Earth. One is the human kingdom, and then one is the plant kingdom, and da. So make sure you don't move it. Now, I finally remember there's 4 ingredients. I do my own natural fertilizer. I don't buy crap over the shelf, because that stuff creates really nasty looking stuff in the dirt. So we're not going there anymore. I always heard it does work. So we got your coffee grounds. After you're done with your coffee, you got the eggshells. Remember, you're putting all this stuff in your little food processor, all right? So you got your coffee grounds, you got your egg whites, you got your dried out hibiscus leaves, and you've got your dried out white tea. So you cut open the tea bags after it's done made and it's dried. You put it inside. So you got all 4 ingredients, blend it up, and then there you go. You're going to feed them. And that's why I put a lot on these plants, so that these little puppies will start growing. All right, filled it up, and then the rainwater came. Yay. So these ones are in the front. This comes from the east sun, and this is the west sun. So the west sun is not hitting this side. The east sun is hitting this side. And the hottest part of the day in Cali, California, Cali is noon. Hottest part of the day in Arizona is 4 p.m. So utilize whatever your lifestyle and your plans and everything. Make sure it's done before the time of the hottest part of the day. All right. Life is love. Love is life. Blessing from Reverend Lewis. So thank you for your support.